come out here and get ready to get this training going. You know what I'm saying? Cancel. All right. Now that we got the gear, let's go. Halalyahuah. Else. Just Yahuwah is greater. All right. Baruch Yahuwah, we got brother Akin. And we got Sister Moon up there. And down here with extension, I'm on Haaretz. Halalyahuah. Let us work as one. Train as one. We're no longer going to be ever in a position to think or perceive that something would try to divide us or that we're divided again. No, it's time for holistic thinking. Wholesome. Mahaba. Mahaba ya ama Yahuwah. Mim sahud. Mim sahud mumutu. Mim sahud mumutu. Mim sahud mumutu. Yawagi magari. Alright. So, we're going to do a little training. Hope y'all got some patience, because if you don't, you're going to miss a lot. You don't want to do that. Halalyahuah. I was wondering, y'all, if that was diluting it or if, I don't know, but moving it, y'all, no wickedness gets in, though. Period. You know? How many minutes? Oh, we had 2 minutes. It's not bad. So, we came from the place to pick up. Now we came to the place to move forward. Cancel. In Yahuwah name, I claim this park. Halalyahuah. Now, as decreed and commanded, come forth. This for the adversaries, really, it doesn't work in their favor. It works opposed to them. It works in the favor of the Most High people. There's a tradition that we started a while back, some years ago. Me and Yahuwah and me, and we continued it since then. I'll say since like 2016, some shit like that. You see the mountains in the back? That's not cool. Yeah, we ain't doing that one. All right, so yeah, the sun looks beautiful right there, bro. So yeah, you got them hills back there in the back. Boom, baby. Shine, bro, Keen. Shine. You know? But, Yahuwah, we're gonna have some fun. And Yahuwah in it. Bet. Ooh, hold up real quick. I gotta do this. I gotta do it. Look at this. Enforce move too. Look at that. Halalyahuah, 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 Mubaruch Shirah, Mubaruch Shirah, Mubaruch Shirah. Look at that. Look at that life. Look at that. Healing in life. Mubaruch. It was all muggy and brown and shit. And now it's come out a little bit more. Halalyahuah. halalyahuah. Yeah, enforced in my garden move too. Halalyahuah, healing in life. So y'all gonna teach us to flow today. As righteous commands come forth, in Yahuwah's name manifest even deeper, greater, and stronger. Work as one. Team will make the dream work. Mubarak. Some people, it doesn't matter what they think. Am I crazy for talking to the sun? Am I crazy for talking to the moon and the earth and the water? Nah. Enforce Mamutu. Yeah. Beautiful, man. It's beautiful, bro. It's just absolute beauty. And up here, you don't really hear it like that. Sure, sometimes it sounds like a jungle over here, though. All the different types of birds and stuff, the fowl. What better way to or greater way to help do a wildlife preserve, you know what I'm saying, or have one and actually come out here and speak life and help preserve it, you know? Part of protecting the earth is helping to preserve the earth. Beautiful. Got more traps. Look at this. This is one thing I'm talking about. I know it's spring. Probably ain't got nothing to do with me. When I used to come over here, it was all yellow, that color. Now, you force me to. It's green and mixed and life coming through. I bet you enforce Yahuwah. That by the time this fully comes in every way the way it's supposed to, this is probably gonna be the richest, greenest color. I bet you. I might be wrong. Halalyahuah. Come forth, Mamutu. However, they don't know the shit. However, Yahuwah is greater. I know that. Even if I'm wrong about everything else, Yahuwah is greater. So I'm gonna plug this out. Boop, boop, beaky, boop, boop. I'm gonna put my gear on. After I take some off, we still got some time for the sun, or with the sun and everything. With its marvelousness that Yahuwah created. Before it's come forward, we went to right now, and our children. Well, Baruch this earth, Father God. No wickedness gets in, and no righteousness leaves out from our family and our portion. In Yahuwah's name. So welcome to Shaman's Corner. You're gonna see some things. Baruch Yahuwah. Yeah, let's see something different this time. Baruch Yahuwah. Restore me, Yeshua, Father, when I think of righteousness and the sword, so that nothing of us was supposed to Yeshua you. I have not heard Yeshua's husband, you said. Alright, sometimes you gotta remind yourself of who you are, you know? Abun Digi Mamutu. And pay. Y'all know anybody who like to spar and all that good jive? You know, hit me up. I gave y'all my email address and stuff. You know, protect us, Father. Thank you. Bishop, no way in. I'm not about to be in fear. Now let me agree with wickedness. And no way in, no they won't know. No they no way in, no they won't know. Alright. Sorry y'all. I'm kinda setting up. I want y'all to see halalyahuah, some of the setup process, you know. Yahuwah name without trying to fuck it up at the same time. Halalyahuah. Of course. So how y'all out there feeling and stuff? Give me a like, subscribe, a share. Really us. And just flow, y'all. Be forced, no fear, no end. Total shalom, come forth, healing, come forth for me and my family. In Yahuwah name. That get on there. Let it be so, Father, y'all. I gotta move this over here for a second. Yeah, so Shaman's Corner is a healing space, you know, for Yahuwah's people. It's a healing space, you know. It's one of them places where you can actually feel free to just be, you know, be you, be alive, you know, enjoy this life that Yahuwah has given to us. Just flow, y'all. You're who you're supposed to be, nothing less. You know, because everybody to some extent is tired, bro. You know, people want to heal. Let us fucking heal. You know, forth and your children are going to cry. Amen. I don't want to be corrupt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be corrupted. I want to praise my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fucking let me do it. There's people out there that got a problem with this shit, and they be trying to do all kind of shit. It's like, fucking let Yahuwah's people praise him. You know what I'm saying? That's what we created to do. Well, I don't know where that's at, Bubba. Wait a minute. Did I put one? Oh, well, that works. I should have paused the video. I'm gonna pause it for a second till I finish. The wicked get no way in. They get no way in Yahuwah's name. Deliver us from the presence of our adversaries, Father God. They get no way in. They get no room to move. They get no rule here. In Yahuwah's name, protect our essence, our energy, our identity, our prayers. Righteous warrior, Malakim, ancestors, come forth and help us. Bro, Akim, help work with us. Mubarak, this is the moon. Mubarak, the Hashamayim, and Haharetz, work with us. Let us halalyahuah as one. No wickedness gets in, no wickedness bothers us. What we do, we halalyahuah. So, woo, ouch, mercy. Baruch you. Every wicked thing has been canceled out in Yahuwah's name. Alright. So that's that part. Baruch Yahuwah. Alright. So we had to set it up the right way. Because, you know, Shaman's Corner represents shaman. And being shaman is a responsibility. And it's a good one. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, it's a responsibility to help heal not only our people, but righteous creation. No end. this right here. I've been waiting for some time to expose this part, you know, because things happen. Things don't always go as planned. At least we think, you know, but the wicked's beneath our feet. So they remain that way. That's not an option. That's what it is. So we're not looking to give our adversaries room to move. It's the 5th on the Shabbat. Is that 57 or 75? Yahuwah knows. Right? So, in that being known and said, maybe I should get the other way. Or I could do it like this way. I don't think it's really gonna matter. I think I'm gonna leave those off right now. No, I'm gonna put it back on. Because I can do it like that. I just take my time. I'll have to get more of these anyway. These. These are some nice, just some nice paddage. It really is. All right. All right. So this right here, I call light orb. Okay. Light orb is very beautiful, a very beautiful thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a little complex. Okay. So we got some stretches we do, and I'm gonna start stretching now. New name. So if you're not interested in the stretching part, fast forward the video. But what good is good training if you don't stretch good too? You know? Half a squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now I'm gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna twist my ankles in like this. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now I'm gonna go down a little lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now we're gonna do 10 leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So with this shadow orb, there's a number of things that you can do, and we're gonna start that. Okay, you can do the knees, you can do the kicks, you can do the taps, you can play with it, boop, so on and so forth. I'm about to skip to another video. Actually, I'm gonna let this one go. So this one I like to do different. It's one reason why I set these sticks out, because with these sticks, I can move how I want to move. Because the goal is, when you train your entire body, your mind and your body at the same time. In my house in righteous order, y'all. In my house, and keep my house remaining in righteous order. Conform me to restore your order in my heart, y'all. Oh yeah, forgot these too. They look funny. Don't they look funny? Don't they look funny? Oh yeah. But I do it like this in Force Muto because you want to make sure that your joints are not all stiff. Your muscles are connected to your joints. And if your joints are stiff, your muscles are going to be stiff. And if you ain't got the proper hydration, food, and so on and so forth, and nutrients, then you are going to be in some pain if you're doing long, extensive amounts of training for long, extensive amounts of time. Okay? And they show you in some stuff like Kung Fu, Wing Chun, even Kali, there's exercises that you could do to strengthen your joints. They look funny, but when you see the equilibrium of it and how it works in conjunction with the flow of your training, you see a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? So even when squatting, this right here, this helps with balance. It helps a lot with balance. It's a rooting, okay? It's a grounding. People talk about grounding and they're not totally grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta move different. I do 10 of these, right? Because I like to tell my children, when you're training, you want to stretch all throughout the training time. You don't want to just do it at the beginning and then stop, because sometimes you get tired and you get slow, you get stiff. So you want to keep going. You know what I'm saying? A partial point of it being kind of cool out here is because your muscles will adapt to the heat and the cool at the same time, because your body heat is going to rise anyway. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I'm just doing some basic quick stuff right now, because how I do it anyway, you'll see. It speaks for itself. The Yahuwah name as we go further on into the video. Keep me in your ways, in your thoughts, my thoughts, and your ways, my desires, and my ways. Period. You bet? You bet. Alright, so I have it low like this so you can see my footwork too. Okay? I want you to see my footwork even as we go. So yeah. So depending on what you want to do and how you want to depending on what you're trying to do and what you're looking for, you gotta find, hold on, because it's hanging and I can feel it. You gotta find your style. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own style. My style may not be your style. Like a cat toy. Next one, I'm hit with another. If your goal is always hit or evade as much as you can. Now, the secret to light orb is spend less time looking at the orb. Mubarak, but look at the orb. You know what I'm saying? So I like to Mubarak the sun, Mubarak Akim, Mubarak, and that's it. Burn everything that's wicked out of me in Yahuwah's name, that Yahuwah may be glorified in our being. You know what I'm saying? Mubarak Yahuwah. Because when I look at the orb, I want to be able to see what Yah's showing me. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just kicking around an orb and a string. You see what I'm saying? Oh, hit my feather. But then another thing is, watch your shadow. You can see the orb from the shadow. You want to watch the orb from your shadow. That's the goal. We're not trying to enforce Mudu. We're not trying to watch the orb just to watch the orb. We're trying to watch our shadow and the orb shadow. That's why it's light orb. Okay? Which stems from shadow ball. Now, shadow ball is a whole different ball game, an orb game, if you will. Now, sometimes, even with that, let's say I don't want to spend so much time doing the same thing. That's what it's for. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure, as much as possible, this doesn't hit other parts of your body. Okay? You want it to hit your knees, boop, boop, your hands, boop, your feet. Ah, shit, I missed. Okay? Or your shin. Okay? But it's a constant response and reaction with it. Now, I like to dance around it because I have stuff on the ground. So if I'm just focusing on this all the time, you have to get to a point where there's a stick right here on the ground. There's a stick right here on the ground. There's 3 right here. Move the roof. There's a circle right here. The orb. There's an orb right here. I want to be able to move. Boop. You force move to boop, boop, boop. Boop. Hit your elbows. You know what I'm saying? But the goal is you want to create the environment of your field, right? Because you want to challenge yourself from being touched by the orb. Nothing wrong with being touched by the orb. Mubarak the sun. But that's part of, if you don't have a lot of people to spar with at the time. Like I was using 2 punching bags at one point in time. But I had this too. And I never really showed people this. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to move and adapt and have my environment be equipped to adapt hit me in the head to my own movements. So basically, like I said, when my mind is training, because I gotta remember, dang, I don't want that to touch me. But dang, I gotta go back and forth and watch my shadow more than I'm watching the orb itself. Now if I just want to concentrate and just focus on this orb, you know what I'm saying, you can do that too. But I said concentrate on your shadow because that's where it started first. Shadow work. And we was doing this in the dark. Because there's other things that go hand in hand with it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So this is cool. Oop. Come on. Release. And then my goal is not to hurt the trees, but healing in life in Yahuwah name. Because when I do, I want to learn. Because I don't have my punching bag. You know what I'm saying? And I want to move how I want to move. So I want to move. Okay? Some of it, you want to learn self-control. So I can, but I'm not going to hit the orb. Because when I'm sparring, a lot of people get angry when they spar because they can't spar right. It's a self-control. You should be able to kick as far as you want, but I'm not hitting the orb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hitting the orb. So I have to learn self-control in all my movements. Hit it with that one. Oh. This you can use as a measuring piece to say you want to take it higher. Okay? Which is cool. Because when you I missed. I wanted to hit it with this knee. So here comes the other portion. This is my blend of tea, so to speak. Okay? So, in learning some simpler steps to Kali in our 22-step freestyle mixed martial arts is we have our own style. And some of the styles that y'all taught me at first, I'm going to give a tutorial. See the stick? One hand at the bottom, one hand at the top. Okay? Stick, at the bottom, hand at the top, and you turn it. Because the goal is, okay, you want to train your arms. Okay? So as you train your arms, you can move as you want to with your feet. But But watch out, you still got sticks on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all taught me this one back in 2000, late 2018, 2019. And I got partially some of it from Bruce Lee until y'all gave me my own version of it. Because I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's no fun trying to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? What good is that? What is that going to do for me? Yahuwah has promised to destroy those who destroy the earth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to learn to be okay with destroying the earth. That's just not cool. You know? I want to learn how to help heal the earth. And if this is one way I could fight for the earth and help heal the earth, then so be it. Sometimes I'm going to hit it. Sometimes I'm not. If I want to hit it, I'm going to hit it. But the goal is for accuracy, you know what I'm saying? Speed, yeah, agility, focus, you know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, engage or disengage, okay? Like arguments. I missed it. I need to kick my feet more. Alright. Now sometimes I'm actually missing it. Sometimes I'm purposely missing it because it allows me to recalibrate, okay, and calculate my next move. Because you always want to have some step, a move ahead. That's two ahead of what you're doing. Alright, so muscle memory, I want to make sure I'm being as accurate as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody likes this accuracy or lack of accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does. That's why people go through the shit we go through. Alright. Now, I like to play with this. Okay? I'm stretching the shit out. You know what I'm saying? When we started the bow staff, y'all. We started the bow staff in 2020, 23, I want to say. I didn't watch hundreds of videos on the bow staffs. However, I've seen enough airbender cartoons and you name it of movies and learn some stuff. And it helps as a useful tool for shit like that. So, you know, Force Mutu. It's one of those things that you want to flow. You know what I'm saying? And I love to flow when it's right. Because if it's Yahuwah, oh, it's just right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things that you can have fun. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be out here causing crazy shit, you know? But this is an outlet for me because I can't tell you how every day I be wanting to jack some fools up. That's that camera thing. So, in the midst of all that, you know what I'm saying? You can have fun. People are tired, you know, and I know what it's like. But it's always cool because like it's always something to do with y'all in force. One strike. Question is, from where? I hear rumors. Where the original Buddha, shaman, and samurai, halalyahuah. So, even in that, I want to learn what it is to praise my full force. You know what I'm saying? First time I ever did that like that, it was fucking dope. Halalyahuah. So, now y'all get a little tutorial of a couple things that I like to do. It's about 30-some degrees out here. Ooh, fucked it up. Pick it up. So that's 3. greater. So let that be a rest on that. Halalyahuah.